Hey, how you been?
Yo, what up, man?
Hey, well, you have such a deep voice.
Well, my hair's bad. I don't have. I usually wear hats
Bruh,
and stuff.
look at my every one of my YouTube videos. I look sophisticated. Anyway, what do you mean by like making a difference? How are you gonna like make a difference with your music?
um, I mean, just like in a lot of ways, man. Like not only like what I'm saying in my lyrics, but like doing a lot of things for my community. That's
Yeah.
very important because when you do things for your community, like people know your name for one, they know your name.
Mm.
Second, they know that you care about them and they attract more to you. You know, like a lot of rappers, you see them donating heck of money and stuff. You see
Yeah.
them like, especially right now, you see them like going around protesting and stuff.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
like that's doing stuff in the community, and I want to do that a lot because that just helps you build like this kind of thing with like your fans and different people.
Yeah.
They just kind of look up to you and like listen more to your music. So yeah, bro.
Bro, I just want to make it to the top and prove everyone wrong, and then I'll start thinking about something like that because like obviously I'm not gonna be one of those rappers that just goes bye everyone, I'm doing my own thing, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I've never wanted to do that. That would not be good. But like smoke perp, a little pump. I'm not gonna end up like one of them.
Nah, man, just be yourself,
Apparently,
man.
smoke perp is
Yeah, like I hear you, bro. That's good. Like you just want to prove people and stuff. Like that's good, man. Like I understand that. Like growing up your whole life, I think you were saying like they just look at you as just another white boy or like this and
yeah.
that. You can't make like dude. That's inspirational. Like use
Because
that.
I've always been that little skinny white boy that's gotten bullied, and it was like, yeah, no, I'm
Yeah,
good.
yeah, no, yeah. Like for sure, man. Like use that and hopefully like you grow from that and you keep
Yeah,
being you throughout that time you keep making music and stuff. And eventually you'll just find yourself, when you become older and everything, you're just gonna look back at it and you're gonna be like, dang,
yeah.
like I've grown so much, like from here to there, you know what I'm
Hopefully by then my voice is a bit deeper as well.
saying? Nah,
But
bro, it's all good. It's just
I won't be
growing up.
making any more songs like "Is That Your Girl" because that's the most mumble rap I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah,
Oh,
just be you, man. Just be you. Like I promise. Like there's gonna be songs that we're gonna be like, bro, what the heck was I doing? Like what
yeah,
was I
like
saying?
my first one, I was like, "Little rack on the track, yeah, I'm back," and I'm like, "Bro, what is this now?"
No, I
But
have like freestyles of me as a kid, and it's
yeah,
bad. It's bad. I
because
understand
I started not even that long ago, probably like 4 months ago, and I've been trying to like, I was trying too quickly to get bigger,
you.
and then I realized no, I got to slow down and actually figure
Mm.
out what I'm doing here.
Yeah, yeah. Take time to like evaluate and make sure you always have a plan. Always have one step ahead for
Yeah.
yourself because like we're such in a moment sometimes that we make a song and like we just want to release things because like we're
Yeah,
so eager
that's
and we're
me.
young.
As soon as I make the song, I'm like now,
Yeah,
release.
yeah, and you're just so eager because I mean we're young and like we just want to put our name out there, but
Yeah,
like just have to mature and be like, all right, but like we have to be smart and like know
yeah.
what we're gonna do after and everything for sure.
Because actually, I really started to panic after I made my song Logical because I made a
Mm,
song after it called Back in the
mm.
Day,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I listened to it. I was like, I can't post this. This isn't good enough.
damn.
This is like absolute garbage. And I started panicking. I was like, oh my god, I've gotten worse. How is this
Mm,
possible? I'm not getting any better.
yeah.
But yeah, I've still got that. Actually, I'll send that song to you as unlisted after this.
Oh, for sure, bro. I'll listen to it.
It's
Yeah,
it's so bad. Because
it's all
instead of like saying the whole verse,
good.
I would say one bar and then stop and then say another bar and then put it in.
I
Oh, I
got it.
don't know
Yeah,
what
I
I did.
got you. Yeah, man. I mean, it's experimenting, man. You're just experimenting with yourself. Most importantly, like, yeah, just give a listen before you put it out there for sure. Cause
Yeah,
like, and give it a couple of times, like, listening.
yeah, that's what I do because I listen and listen while I'm making it to like hear if I've made a mistake here or if I made a mistake there, and then I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, I don't like this part. Let's change this.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I'm just so eager to get the song out there that I won't even like fully make it. Is because like oh whoops, like the my newest song, like I'm listening to it back now,
Yeah.
and I'm like hearing a few like bits and pieces here that I don't like, and I'm like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I
But you
don't
could have
like
done
this.
better this part
I
or
could have
something
done
like
better
that.
at this
Yeah.
part.
Yeah, no, I
Like,
get
and then
that
I
a
realized,
lot.
oh, I should have moved this a little bit that way, made it a little bit more on beat, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
And I'm
yeah. I know.
realizing, yeah, I,
Yeah, like I get that a lot too. Like in my songs, like I'm just listening to it sometimes. I mean, people are always gonna be like, "Oh, it's fire, it's fire," but then,
yeah,
but you as an artist, you listen at some parts and you're just like, "Oh man, I could
yeah.
have done this better" or something like that.
Or I'll have like heaps of people saying, yeah, this is great, and
Mm-hmm.
then I'll have one person that goes, nah, this is terrible, and then I'll just
Mm.
be like, oh, what have I done?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Like
what have I
changes
done?
the whole tone.
And then I listen to the song back. I'm like, oh, I can hear why they said that. Oh no.
Nah, I mean, yeah, just don't get affected a lot by people's negativity and stuff, man. Like,
Yeah,
there's always gonna be people like that. I mean, I've had people like that before, like, oh, you don't sound like this rapper, stuff like that. And it's just like, man,
yeah,
I'm just being me, you know, just whatever comes out of your mouth is just being part of you, and just most importantly, just keep it being you because that's who you are. It's not,
yeah,
you know, you don't. Fans will always want what they want, but sometimes you need to give them what they need. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So like that's important, man. So I mean, you keep growing, man. I'm telling you, like I see you getting better and better, like every
Well, yeah,
time.
like
Like
from
that's good.
my 500 subscriber special compared to my Is That Your Goal,
Mm,
it was, bruh. I heard that I was like, oh, I should have been doing this instead. What was I doing here?
yeah.
But like even I hear like in some of my transitions I'm doing better, and then when people say like this is like the same as logical, I'm like no, I can
Mm,
hear this part better. This is better. This is better.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like I've gotten, or in my opinion, I've gotten better at like pronouncing my words and saying things quicker and being able to rap a bit faster.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, you just got to keep improving. How do you think of like such deep topic? Like, see, when all like the Black Lives Matter
Mm,
stuff was going on, I didn't want to say anything because, like, I think I commented something on this post of someone getting killed, an African American, and then I was like, nah, this is wrong. And then
yeah.
someone just started having a mad go at me, saying like, "Oh, it's your people that did this," and I was like, "Calm down." And then,
Like, bro, I'm Australian, man. Like, chillax. Yeah, dude, I get
oh,
that.
yeah, and then some other guy posted like, "If you're white, stay out of this. Like,
Mm,
it's not your business."
yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah, I get
"Bro,"
that. I
but
get that.
yeah,
And you're just trying
but I
to
didn't really
speak
want to say
out.
anything then.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, just be, you know, be careful. No, you should definitely say things. And just
Yeah,
because people are just saying, no, you can't be saying it. Like, at this point, man, like, you know, you knowing that obviously this isn't right, right?
yeah,
Like, I've said a couple of things too. And I totally understand if you feel like, oh, shoot, like, I shouldn't say anything because these people are clearly, like, hating on me. It's like,
yeah,
nah, people like that, people that were telling you that, those people
yeah,
are they're crazy. They don't no, they're just either like they're angry and they're just saying
yeah,
things and they're not thinking straight. But that was good of you speaking out, you know, especially, you know, um, because they were saying stuff like it's your people doing that. Like that doesn't make
yeah.
any sense. Like, nah, man,
It's
but
like no, it's not white versus black. It's the world versus racism. Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean that's what I was just talking about in my song Unity, right? I feel like it needs to be like, you know, people like you and me
mm,
like to unite, right? I think that's what
yeah,
we should be doing. Like we should be coming together, you know, and help articulate and help like become help make solutions to these problems and everything, especially because we're young. You know,
yeah,
I'm telling you, man, youth is so powerful, bro. Because you know we're the future of like
yeah.
anything of like hip hop, you know, and like
Hip
we're
hop,
gonna be
just
the ones that are
in
gonna
general,
be,
yeah,
yeah, we're gonna be moving this industry and this future that we're living in and this situation. And man, like never be scared just because people say this and that. Like I've had that too. Like I've had people like,
yeah,
why are you saying this or why are you saying that? It's like, nah, man, I'm focusing on this and I know what's right or wrong.
yeah.
And
And
yeah, bro.
another big thing for me is if I like speak on like a deeper topic, I don't want to like say something wrong and then people are like,
Mm,
"Yo, you don't know what you're talking about.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
You
get you.
sound stupid." And I'm like,
Yeah,
"Ah, oh, shouldn't
yeah,
have said that."
yeah. I kind of had that as well with like for Unity because like I was like also targeting towards that like with like the Black Lives Matter thing and everything.
Yeah,
Obviously, you know, I'm not a black person,
yeah,
so it's kind of weird. But man, you just I mean, always you have to like research and like always think before you say as well.
yeah,
And and I mean, yeah, like I was just kind of looking into what I can say because there's always a limit as well. because I
Yeah.
personally don't understand how it is for them. Like
Yeah.
I don't understand how it is for like going outside and cops, having to like
Yeah.
have that fear, right? But like I understand like having fear, and understand having struggle, and so like you feel for them, and so I wanted
Yeah.
to speak out, knowing that I may be privileged in that part of going to the
Mm.
streets, and I'm not that scared of a cop or something.
Mm.
So might as well speak out, because it's in tough times that we're living in, and the best that we could do right now, especially that we're young, is making
Yeah.
music that can really help a person and stuff. So I mean, yeah, man, that's kind of all I
Yeah.
could
That's
say.
all you can do, I guess.
Yeah,
Music makes such an impact compared to like,
yeah, it's
oh, I
art.
don't even
It's
know.
art, man.
It
Music is
is
art.
making
Like
an artist.
you do. Um, I mean, it's art because like it's coming from you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
just doing what you think is right, and you just put it in a piece of paper or write it down or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Now I've got a question for you. How do you write lyric? Okay, I've asked this before, and I asked this to so many people, and that like including you, they all say think within your soul and stuff like that. I'm
Mm.
like, no, 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 no. It
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
work like that.
yeah.
Cannot do that. I need words, not soul. But yeah, especially like writing about a topic, I can never like rhyme so much about a topic. Like I don't
Yeah.
understand how people can do that. Especially telling a story, it's really hard for me. I sit there like,
I think the most important is like how you're feeling in the moment. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like let's say tomorrow, right? Let's say tomorrow you're feeling mad. Like let's say like you're just angry because you saw something.
yeah,
I think that's where it sparks. Like if you're angry tomorrow, like okay, first of all, find out why you're angry. And I think that's what
yeah,
people mean, like looking deep in your soul. I mean, that's kind of weird
yeah,
to say, like, looking deep in your soul and it'll come
yeah,
out. It's like what the freak, bro? Like chillax. Nah, it's like when you're in the moment, dude, like you just release so much out of your mind. Like when you're angry, you just say so much random things and everything, right?
yeah,
Or you have like these this imagery in your mind of like certain things, like random things, right?
yeah,
And when like you're in the moment, just begin to write down everything, because like we could say and everything. That's what I do.
yeah,
Like if I'm down, like if I'm sad, um, like I just write it down. Okay, like these random things, or I just like try to make some like bars with it, because that's how it
yeah,
is. Like people say, like I don't understand what like they say, like you have to find these lyrics. Like where do I find them? Like from a book or something? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Or I don't want to take it from like another rapper's song. Like I
yeah.
think it's
Like
when you're in the moment, dude.
it really annoys me when I'll think of something like really good or something that I think is good, and then I'll look it up, and then it'll like say someone else's. Or okay, with my song War, um, there was someone Quedeca. He did a song called War,
Mm.
and the last line on the chorus is I didn't even know. I had never heard this before, and people didn't believe me. Is if you want war, then it's war, and the
Mm.
chorus has the same flow as me. I was like, oh my, what
He
are the
stole you, man. He
chances?
stole you. Nah.
he,
Yeah,
oh,
damn.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
no,
many people
that's
thought I
that's a
stole it, and
crazy
I was
thing.
just there
Yeah.
like, oh no,
Mm. Yeah, I think someone wrote down like for me writing lyrics is having that feeling at the same time as you're rapping. Yeah, I mean that's kind of like that's what it is, man. Like at the end of the day, it comes from you. You know what I'm saying? When you're
yeah,
writing lyrics, like when you're gonna write lyrics, like don't overthink. I'm like, oh shoot, like what the heck? Because it's coming from you. Like, how is
yeah,
a person gonna be like, oh, you should have said this or that, or it should be like this? Like, how are you
yeah,
gonna tell me if you're not me? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
it's you at the end of the day, and how you're feeling is how the song is gonna come out.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Drop my phone. Okay. Now I
Uh,
hate when people tell me like you should have said this here, you should have said that there. I'm
mm,
like, no, that's your like
yeah.
sometimes I'll like ask someone to help me write lyrics, and then I'll get a bar from them or something, and then I'll think to myself, I can't say this. This isn't mine. So
Yeah.
everything I've ever wrote has come from myself.
Yeah, yeah, that's good, man. Like people could like like give you like ideas and stuff,
Yeah, of
but like
course.
get inspired from it. Like don't like take it,
Yeah.
but like just get inspired from it.
But see, a really good way I've thought of like song ideas and stuff, because I can never think of ideas. I'm very uncreative when it comes to that, or very just not creative. Like I'll go through other songs and I'll be like, okay, this is a cool song name. I could do that, and just what's good is I have to make sure if I do that, I've never listened to that song before, so I don't
Mm,
steal anything from the song.
mm-hmm.
Or like, oh, like when you go onto like those beats. like the just free for profit beats, and then they've got like all names on them, and I'm like, wow, that could like make a really interesting chorus, like,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know what
yeah.
I mean?
That's what I do too. Well, I do something like that. Like I first I choose a beat, right? I mean,
Yeah,
how that's again like how you're feeling the moment. Like if you're feeling like pretty hype, you search for a
yeah,
hype beat. If you're feeling like angry, you search for like a boom bap, something like that.
yeah,
That's what I do, and then I try to think of a chorus, but like I try to think of a name of the song.
yeah,
Like I look at the beat, and then I'm like, all right, what's gonna be a good name, like for
yeah.
like
What's
how I'm
gonna fit
feeling.
here really
Like
well?
for example, like I'm working on a song right now,
Yep,
and I'm Mexican, and so like, like
yep,
for example, like my parents are immigrants from here in the
yep,
U.S., and I want to talk about like immigration and stuff like that,
yeah,
because like there's a lot of things that are happening right now, and I just thought of the name is called Caged,
yep,
because it talks like about how a lot of families and kids are like locked in cages and everything,
yeah,
and it's just the images in there is just crazy. So like with that, I just I looked at the beat,
mm,
and I looked at the word, because obviously like you have to think, before you do, right? And
yeah,
your song has to have a good motivation and a good message in it. Well, for me, right? And
mm,
it's coming from me, and it's
yeah,
coming from me, and you want to put it out there and impact people and stuff, for sure. I
yeah.
mean, so that's how I see it.
That's what I want to start doing more with my music, but I can never think of topics like that.
Mm.
Like you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
especially since like I can just, I don't know. Obviously, not nothing bad is ever like, you know what I mean. But like, I'm just a straight white boy. Like,
mm.
I,
Yeah, man.
I
I
mean,
think. Well, there you go. Like just you saying that. Like I'm just a straight. Like I'm just like this white boy. Like dude. Like you just saying that is already like you could talk about that, dude. Like
yeah,
talk
I
about that
guess
in a
so.
song. Like how the way people see you. Or example, like when you said that when you were talking about like the Black Lives Matter thing, and they said,
Yeah,
"Oh, you're dumb. What are you talking about? Your own people do." Like
yeah,
talk about that. Like talk about like I'm just expressing because like I want to help. Like I just want to say how I feel, and
yeah.
talk
But
about
like
these
at the same
things.
time, saying I'm white, I feel like I feel bad saying that because then people are gonna be like, oh, you can't say that with all the stuff
Oh
that's
yeah,
going
yeah,
on right now,
yo,
you know?
yeah, yeah. For example, man, like NF, like he makes so much songs that are
Yeah,
like powerful, and he's a white artist,
yeah,
and so like get inspiration from that. And like I think when you were saying the top three, like how like I don't want to say like these white artists because it's gonna kind of be weird, you know?
yeah. Because everyone just thinks I'm that white boy that only listens to white rappers, like, and I'm like,
Yeah,
no, I don't.
I
I
mean just
listen to talent.
get inspired from like people that that have been, I guess, in the same situation as you are. Like, for example, Eminem. He's been a lot into that with like being a white artist when he was coming up. Because
Yeah,
back then, hip hop was just, it was like, it wasn't really like for like his, category and stuff. Like, there wasn't a lot of
yeah.
white rappers. And for him to come up like that is
And then
crazy.
yeah,
I mean,
especially the way he did.
he's went what you gone through, like having to deal with like being white and all
Yeah,
because you're this and that, or because you're privileged or whatever. Like you
like
should like those things you should be talking about a lot for sure, man.
yeah, but like at this point at my school, I'm basically just a meme. Like it's become like, oh, hey, it's Young Light. Like I've had year 12s come up to me like, Young Light, what's good? And like as a
Mm.
joke, and I'm like, bro,
Mm.
calm down, chill
No,
out.
man.
And I'm like,
Yeah, I get you. I get you. But I mean, at the end of the day, man, like if you see stuff like that, like don't like get angry and start like, oh,
oh
this is
yeah, no, I
stupid.
don't get angry. I'm like, I just go along with it. I'm like, oh yeah, hey,
Mm.
hey, let's
Yeah, I mean,
go.
you could do that, but like just keep being you, man, and
Yeah,
know that you're doing it because of that.
yeah.
And like you said, like you just want to show them one day that look, I
One
made it.
day, I'm not just gonna be some jerk. I'm gonna be, oh, I want to get somewhere.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's good, bro.
Yeah, that's why I've just been practicing every single day. I haven't been recording a freestyle video every day, but
Mm.
see, with those freestyle videos, I feel whenever I get in front of a camera, I just can't do it anymore. Just
Mm.
any skill I had just goes out the window,
And then
and
once you
then
finish, like that's when you think about these things.
I'll be like, oh, I could have said that, I could have said that, I could have said that.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Sometimes, and I'm really scared. In those videos, I've started repeating myself. I've only made two, and I've already started repeating myself. And I'm like,
Mm.
okay, I need to stop repeating myself.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy. Man.
But yeah, no, I've been making sure to freestyle every single day to try and up my vocabulary. Do you use Rhyme Zone, the
That
rhyme
rhyme song.
website, or do you just?
See, I used to. I mean, I used to use it. Like
Oh,
I
I
remember,
definitely use it. I have to
like I,
use it.
like I use it. Like sometimes, like when I'm like freestyling. Like I remember, like
Yeah,
there was a point where I just wanted to learn like words, right? Because like
yeah,
you're not gonna
that's what I've
like
been
get
doing.
these words out of nowhere. And so like I learned from that, and like I learned from like rappers freestyling and like what they said or like what's mostly commonly said as well and stuff like that. And so yeah, like I mean I'm not ashamed to say that I've used it.
Yeah,
Like
no,
I've used
me
it,
neither.
and I
I
know a
use
lot
it.
of people have used it. So like,
I have to use it. Yeah, if I didn't use it, my songs wouldn't be anything at all. They probably wouldn't even be songs, to be honest with you. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, we don't, with Rhyme Zone, you don't have to be an Eminem anymore. You don't have to pull out the dictionary and sit reading through that anymore. You've got it.
honestly,
Yeah, you've got it right next to you.
yeah.
But uh, yeah, see, I like at one point I started trying to do like rap battles and stuff.
Mm.
That didn't go well. Oh no.
Dang. I mean,
I'd
like
come
what
up with like
happened? Like you
one
choked?
good diss, and then I'd be like, okay, I'm done now. And
I mean,
then
that's why you should. I mean, like if you're gonna
see,
rap battle, like
yeah,
always know like who's gonna be the target for sure, and then like start preparing yourself like the night before you're gonna do it for sure. Like you should do that. I mean,
yeah. See,
I've
I
never
did.
like
I
been
had so many good bars, and I just forget them.
like I mean, have you like recorded yourself and listened to it?
I
You've done
do
that?
that. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, like you should keep doing that because I mean, it's like remembering the song. Like you listen to the song and you
yeah.
remember it. Like you should really do that a lot. Like
And then
listen to
yeah,
yourself,
sometimes
listen
I'll
to
put like a
yourself.
beat there. I'll record. See, I've got so many like half songs, or like sometimes I'll just record like a chorus, and then
Mm,
I'll just be like, okay, either I won't like it anymore, I'll forget about it, or I
yeah,
just think, okay, yeah, this isn't anything.
yeah,
But see, I kind of want to make songs people can vibe to, but
yeah.
have an impact at the same time, which is that'd be hard to do. Because like I don't know if you've heard the song Joker by Dax. It's like probably 3 minutes, and it's like this big thing about like you shouldn't say things behind a screen if you can't say it in person and all that stuff.
Mm,
And just don't,
yeah,
all
yeah.
that stuff. Like you like my pictures, but you don't know who I am, that kind of stuff. But that didn't have like a chorus or anything. That's like the kind of song that someone would listen to once and then think, all right, I got the impact. Goodbye, not listening to that again. I want to have songs
Mm.
that people can like
They keep listening.
vibe to, and then at the
Yeah,
same time they're thinking, damn, this is like deep.
yeah,
Sort of
yeah,
like an NF. NF does that
yeah,
really well.
yeah. I mean, dude, like for sure, like look into that. Like look at NF and other rappers that have done that a lot, like Kendrick Lamar and like other rappers
Yeah,
that have like you see them. Obviously, you see like you hear their name pops up when it comes to certain songs like that because they
yeah,
show it in their songs and like just I mean study it, man, especially like since we're young, like study it like right now,
yeah.
because I mean we're just
Because
learning right now and
every single day, see, I record so many reaction videos. Mostly, well, obviously I want the views and stuff, but
mhm.
listening to new artists every time, and I'm just there like, wow, this person did this person said this, and I try
Mm.
and you know what I mean, like learn from those songs as well.
Yeah, there's this artist, he's young, do you know who Ray Emanuel is? Ray
Nope,
Emanuel.
I
um
think I've heard the name.
I follow him, he's like 15, he's 15, and
It
like
sounds familiar.
he has like like over like something K thousand followers. Like he's
Jeez.
good, and but like his music is impactful. He just released a short EP,
Yep.
talking about like Black Lives Matter and everything.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
like he's filthy. Like one of his favorite rappers is like J Cole and Kendrick Lamar and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But yeah,
But
I follow him on Instagram. Like he's
I
really
feel
good.
like if he's that popular and that young, I feel like he's got money. He's got to have like a studio and
No,
all
like he
that
has
kind of
he
stuff.
has a manager and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he have money.
yeah, but like I mean, it's just stuff like that, and obviously don't be like, cause like for me, like it's hard to like when you see that you're just like, dang, he's already doing
Yeah,
that. Like don't get like discouraged, like get encouraged. Like I sometimes get encouraged by that. I'm just like, that means I need to get to work. You know what I'm saying? Like that's me
yeah.
like, nah, I need to start getting my things
See,
straight and like work.
I don't know, like the first thing about like getting a manager, getting a studio, recording in a studio. I don't know how to use professional apps. Like,
Mm.
I'm thinking, hey, let's pay for someone to do that for me, and I'm thinking, hey, I need money to pay for that.
Yeah. Yeah, I
So
mean that's why like I want to go to school. Like there's a school around here where I live.
yeah,
Obviously after high school,
yeah,
that would like kind of teach me how to like produce. Cause like, dude, once you learn how to produce like beats and
yeah,
audio, like you make your own business. Cause
yeah,
we're over here using YouTube beats, you know, and stuff like that, and we're gonna
yeah,
be paying them. Like I'm not gonna like pay YouTube like beats like my whole life. Obviously, when you get older,
yeah.
like that's not what like rappers do. I mean, I don't know, but like you know, once you if you know how to make it, dude, then you could
Yeah,
like
then you
make a
can do
business
something
out
that
of it,
actually fits
and
you,
people will
something
pay
that's not,
you.
yeah,
It's
and
like
then it's
it's
not
crazy.
something that you've stolen or not something that you've taken from someone else. It's something that's yours. Like it
Yeah, it's
fits
like
you. Like
officially yours, and like no one can use it because it's what you created. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And like
and then
it's it's more
it's like
original.
yeah, and then it's like it's not someone else's work. It's your own, and you're like the how do I
You're the
explain this?
creator of it, basically.
Yeah, and yeah, one second. I had a phrase for it in my head, and then it just went.
Mm.
But
Yeah, I
no,
mean,
I
it
want to
also like it just
be
fit
able to
in
make
like to
these.
like because you can make it like the beat, like you can make it your own feeling. Because like sometimes like with
Yeah,
YouTube
that's what.
beats,
Okay, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like more original towards you. It's not like a
yeah,
Logic type beat. It would be a
yeah,
KingSon or Young Light type beat.
yeah. Like if you're listening to a beat, you have to rhyme, like you have to rap like how that melody of that beat
How
goes.
yeah, how the
So
beat
like when you're
says.
making the beat, it's like you could do
Do
it,
what you want.
or I could
Yeah,
add in like a drum kick at this point, or I could do this when I'm
yeah,
rapping, or I could stop and then I could rap, like stuff like
yeah,
that. And I mean, that's why I just want to go to school and learn about that. I mean, just fill my head with it and like buy my own equipment and start doing that. You know, like I'm telling you, I'm just rapping on my phone. You know,
yeah.
but like you just got to work what you got, and then you just obviously you keep going from that. So that's cool.
But yeah, you rap on your phone, yet you make like things that I actually listen to, and I'm like, I'm sitting there. I listen to my own song, and I'm like, okay, so I've made this on my computer. I've like tried my best to produce this, mix it, and like add the auto tune, add all this, and fix it. And then I listen to your song, and I'm like, yo, what's happening here? Actually, I've got a question. How do you like make the transition so clean? How do I explain that? Like, you don't in your songs, you don't hear when you like stop rapping and then like start
Yeah,
again.
yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah,
But in my ones, like you can tell when I've done that. Like you can tell I've cut a bit
yeah,
there, or you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. Like for example, like if you're like rapping, and then you gotta take a deep breath sometimes,
Yeah,
and then you rap, and then you have to rhyme like the other thing.
yeah. Because I've
Well,
got
I mean,
asthma, so I have to do that pretty often. So I
yeah, yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, it's kind of weird to explain it because I just do it. Like, I
yeah,
just like for example, like if I'm rapping, and then I'm like, all right, I can't go like that far. Like, I'm not that
yeah,
crazy. Um, so I stop at it, and then obviously I like, cause like you know how like there's the wiggly thing, then there's a line.
yeah,
Like once you're done,
yeah,
like I don't like sometimes like I don't cut the whole thing, cause that's what I used to do. I don't really cut the whole thing, cause then like once it's done, like it does the little stop,
yeah.
and so then like when I'm recording the second part, like I just like hear over it, and then that's when I just kick in. So it just has to kind of do with that. It's just kind of like that, but I mean, I don't know. I've just seen a lot of like YouTube videos again, and just try to like learn from it. But like, I mean,
Yeah, that's what I've been doing with my YouTube channel. I've been like, how to gain subscribers, how to grow an audience, how to do this,
yeah,
and then I've got the rap as well, where I'm like, okay, so how do I like? I'm pretty sure at one point recently I looked up how to rap.
yeah,
The fact that
it's
I
all
needed to
good.
search that up concerns me.
Yeah,
But
no, it's all good, bro. It's all good, man.
but
I mean, yeah, man.
just it's all about just bettering yourself, and
Yeah, for sure, for
as
sure.
long
It's
as
all
you're
about
getting better, then there's like, it doesn't matter what you do.
I mean, the artist is always gonna be the strongest person to judge. Like for example, like
Yeah,
you're always gonna be like you are always gonna be the most like biased or the person that's gonna judge your song the most. Like anybody can
yeah.
like judge it, but like
See,
at the end of the day,
I
it's
can
mostly gonna be
tell.
you.
I can tell when like my song, when my songs are getting better, because like I can
Mm.
tell that I've done something this better, that better, but then I can't hear what. Then other people can't hear what I've done better, and I'm like,
Mm.
what was the point of doing that then? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, like I mean, you know it because it's you, and like obviously you just been used to you like the whole life because it's you, and
Yeah,
like you know when you messed up at this part, and you know when you should have done this better. So like it's always like important to like know that you're feeding yourself off with like good rappers and good
Yeah,
things in your head because if you just keep listening to like Smoke Perp and stuff like that, I mean we're
yeah,
not gonna give a crap if we see these things and stuff because like you know you listen to their songs and like they just say the randoms the same thing and everything or mumble or whatever.
mm,
But like you know like you've studied the game and everything
yeah.
and you know when you need to do this and that and stuff. I mean yeah, bro,
Like
that's crazy.
with my song War, a lot of people say that's better than my newest song, and I'm there
Mm.
like, how? Because in War, I can like tell in lots of places I go off beat, and I'm like, oh no, what have I done? This is not
Mm.
what I wanted. But now I can actually hear what you know what I mean. Like, oh, how do I explain this? If I did War now and I redid that song, it would sound 100 times better.
Mm.
To me
Yeah.
now, when I listen to that, I can't listen to it all the way through because all I hear is too many beats I adore, and I'm like, oh no, I can't listen to this.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's all good, bro. Don't try to think about it too much, cause like at the end of the day, man, like I said, like it's all good. We're just learning. Like we're not like
Yeah,
that professionally crazy. Like I mean, not there. We're not there yet. Like right
yeah,
now, we're just experimenting, and like if we know that, if you acknowledge, like that's the thing, man. It's good that you're acknowledging that you could have done better or you messed
yeah.
up because a lot of people they don't like to admit that they messed up in something,
Oh
and
yeah,
that's
like
bad.
I can tell when if my song's garbage. Like when I first release it, I'll be like, yes, this is amazing, and then like a month later, I'll think, what was I doing?
All right, bro. I'm gonna have to hop off for now. But like,
All
yeah,
right,
bro. I'll keep in touch, man.
see you, man. I'll send you that song that was absolute garbage I made a while ago. All
All
right,
right, bro. Peace out.
see you, man. Woo.